So I feel I should share this. I remember when I started writing poems. Then I was as young as 12. I was just in the secondary school then, just one, just two. For me, rain, nature has always been an aphrodisiac. So whenever it starts raining, I love to look outside. And when I look outside, I just feel like writing because when I behold the beauty, I just want to put it down on paper. So I'll just get paper, get my pen, and start writing. This was long I understood what poetry was all about or what spoken words entails. So I would just write and write. And when I write down these words, I keep them hidden because I was not bold enough to share it with anyone. I used to have a lot of write ups like this, and then I keep them hidden away somewhere because I never had someone to share them with. I can remember sometime when I was like 15 years old. I went to my grandfather's house at the Air Force Base, and it was a story building. My grandpa lived on the second floor. So on this particular day, it was raining heavily. And then I went to my cousin because we were all at home for the holidays. And I went to my cousin. I said, "Give me a paper." She gave me a paper. I said, "Give me a biro." She gave me. I entered the kitchen. And from the kitchen window, I could see the rain falling down heavily on the other houses. And it was such a beautiful sight to behold. And then I wrote down some words. It was a love poetry, I was expressing the love in my heart from the sight I was beholding. And when I read it, it was like it was making so much sense. At this time, I was already a literature student. I was already introduced to poetry. But I didn't still have the boldness to share it with anyone. And I kept these words hidden for a long time. Along the line, I lost a lot of these papers. I don't have access to them again. And then I grew. I became an adult. The time I really had the confidence to share my words with somebody was when I went for the National Youth Service. Then I met this friend who also was a writer. And then he was going through this book. I was like, "Oh, this is poetry, spoken word." He said, "Yes." I said, "Can I go through them?" I said, I have some to share with you. But then my best write-ups are already lost. But this was the ones I wrote in my room quietly when I was lonely, far away in Anambra State. And then I shared with him. And he read them. He'll write, he'll share with me, I'll share with him. And then I started having the confidence like, okay, what I'm writing is actually something very meaningful. And then the troubles of life came and I lost my inspiration. I couldn't write again. But now I'm getting my inspiration back. But what am I trying to say? Most times as parents, we are so busy that we do not pay attention to our children and the talents that they have. And most of this talent go to waste. I always wish I could get back these words that were written on paper for years. I wish I had a book, like a notebook, I was writing them down and not on pieces of paper. I especially wish I had that poem I wrote in my grandfather's kitchen many years ago. I hope this inspires somebody. Even at 8, when you write something, keep it. It might be when you're 30 or you're 40, you might finally decide, oh wow, I want to publish this, but keep them. You never can tell when it will be useful.